Hello, Twitch. Welcome in, everyone. Got a cobweb or spider web going on there. Welcome in, everyone. How are we doing today? Oh, hey. I need my microphone on, don't I? You can sort of hear me. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me properly. Welcome in, Will. Welcome in, Ozzy. I think I saw Bun Buns there too. Happy to see you all in early. Happy Friday to you. We still got some flies around here. Got rid of all the trash that I thought would attract them. And I've got a sort of wonky trash setup today, but that's life. I had a box over there for the longest time that I could have sworn was a box of garbage bags as a backup to my current one. And I went and grabbed it today, needing that box, and realized it was a box of 1 gallon storage bags. I sort of needed the storage bags, but I needed the trash bag a little bit more. And so I'm using some old wonky trash bag that I have that I think I bought before I even lived here. That tells you what I get rid of in life. That I've got literally skewers holding it in place in my bin because it's too small for my bin. I hope everyone's having a lovely week. That things are going smoothly for you all. And you are all well. We'll get some coffee going here in a second. You got steamed buns. Ooh, steamed buns are good. Especially when they're filled with something really fatty and savory. Yeah. Good stuff. Get out of here, fly. So we got mushrooms, leek, and red pepper. But we need coffee here first. Thai food. Now that's got me wanting to do like stir fry. Veggies are pricey. Why didn't I watch this? I was intending to watch this. Get out of here, fly. Don't know why you're so interested in my clean table. There's a couple other friends in here. I think there's 2 of them flying around today. I don't know what's gotten into them. They've all started coming into my house at this time of year, I guess. I mean, I'm leaving the house about as much as I normally do. Now see, ants, I'll get like April, May, and then I'll get some like maybe November-ish. No. In the house, they always find some new way. It's never the same way either. Like, they're constantly finding new ways. Yeah. See, there's his little brother. I don't know if I'd call them brilliant. They're actually quite stupid. It's just that they have some very brilliant design in their genetics. Laying down scent trails and the like. Come on, pour. I really need to replace that. I need to get a better system for that. I still have American cheese in the fridge, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Cheers. Happy Friday, everyone. Grilled cheese sounds good, but I'd need to have bread to do grilled cheese. This is a restaurant. We'll go with that. So what do we start with here tonight? I think we're actually going to start with our battle. Ooh, hey, I don't really love that look. Let's go back to main. Let me see if this is... Oh, it's looking okay. I did change the position of the camera. I mentioned that in Discord just before you started the stream. Shouldn't be too drastic of a change. I basically, if this is a pole that it's mounted to, which it is, it's mounted to a pole on one of my storage racks. I've moved the camera from here to here in its mounting, and so it's like maybe 4 or 5 inches closer to me, but is also a little bit off to my right a little bit. And the hope was to get the, which I do think I achieved with that, a little bit closer framing on the area, and a little bit less of the ceiling. We got our first battle here. Who we got here for this? Looks like Bob. It's Thor, the god of thunder and strength. He is the hero of the gods, who wields a magical hammer. Mjolnir. I can't is that actually the normal spelling for that too? Anyways, to battle giants and monsters. So this benefits melee units until enemies get to it. Or us and then them. Debating what else I want to throw in with this tonight. Like, this is the basic beginnings. I certainly have chicken stock, I have veg stock, I have some purchased beef broth that I should get rid of too. Sort of thinking of using a little chicken and a little beef for this little combo. And then we'll... Or should I just go cream gravy stew? What do you think, chat? I'm We're freewheeling tonight. Dad joke. Let's go with haste. No problem. Marco Brodada and SoCal Aussie getting our kills and assists on that map. Bill Poker running away with the scroll. Ooh, what would this map be? The same map that I feel like I've played for the last like 10 maps? Something like that? Hey, I'm gonna put a flag bearer out here. And we be vibing over here. We need some tanks. We need some damage. Well, I'm going to take that leak. Oh, good to point out, Ozzy. I didn't notice that. Ranged is buffed on this one versus the last one. Cheers. Cutting that down below the line where I think there's going to be much in the way of any dirt or anything in there. And there might be on that last outside line if you're looking at this. And then this, where all that dirt is, we're going to cut into quarters. So that way we can get in there and get all that junk out of there. See if I can't find some. I didn't look at how dirty this was when I bought it, but it's not looking too bad, but there is a little dirt in there. So we'll take that sort of mess now, somewhat even that out. Go down to the green core once again, or the light green core. We don't want all that dark chlorophyll in our... You can certainly use the dark greens for certain projects. This isn't one I wouldn't want to use them for. I will say, chopping these with them halved or quartered is considerably harder than chopping other things. Yeah, I sort of messed up that in there. What else do I want to get prepped ahead of that? Take a couple cloves of garlic. Try and refocus the camera. Focus. Down here. That's a knife camera. Yeah. I realize it's probably trying to look for a face, but... In fact, we'll take the last of the garlic here. Last 3 cloves. Not cutting through some of that? Welcome in, Uber Superfly. This is a normal red pepper. I have a guess it's conventional because it's so uniform. I know where peppers stand in pesticide use. Anyone look that up? I sort of assumed that they're one of those ones that's a little bit hanging, so it's a little bit less. Like there's some that fruits and veggies that the organic standard just doesn't really make any sense for. Like, you definitely want organic strawberries, but yeah, there's other ones that it really doesn't matter, like avocados. It doesn't matter at all whether it's organic or not, as far as food safety. Save the money. I think I say this just about every time I have bell pepper on stream. But did you know that bell peppers have sexes? And I can never remember which is which. But if you notice, peppers, bell peppers, will tend to have 3 or 4 sides. The 3s are one and the 4's the other. And one tends to be in... I should probably pay a little more attention and try and remember this. But one tends to be a little bit more sweeter. And the other one tends to be a little bit more spicy on the spectrum. I decided to do up everything ahead of cooking. I'm just cracking out the stems in these creminis, which thankfully the store buys by the box, so I can just grab a handful rather than a full one of those things, which probably would have been about twice that, which is, I mean, that's what I sort of want for this. Actually, I probably still overbought. And we don't want these paper thin, actually. That's about right. I want a little thickness to them, but that's my onions, Ozzy. Let's use you. We're making a stew. That'll be good for making a stew. We're going to need some decent oil in here, because we're going to start with the mushrooms. And we'll get that heating up. It's been a while since I've done onion soup. Can't remember if I tried to do classical French onion last time. I actually think from my limited, horrible memory, I want to say the first time I did onion soup on stream, I think I've done it twice. The first one turned out much better, and I just treated it as straight caramelized onion soup. I wasn't trying to replicate the French classic, you know. And I just think it turned out better the first time. I don't know what I necessarily did different. I can't remember. That's why I videotape all of this. Because I hope some computer in the future is going to be able to, you know, just decode it all and I can just search it. Are you saying I'm going to overcrowd my pan with mushrooms there, Ozzy? Oh, we still got 10 minutes here in the stream. What am I doing over here? Oh, I do too. Well, I drink a decent amount during stream. I don't know about 72 ounces, but this ain't no 16 ouncer. Ozzy, thank you for the resub.
Chef, you 1 heart.
We get this nice and smoky hot. 500 degree smoky hot. And we're going with the onions, or with the mushrooms, not with the garlic, because the garlic's going to take a little while. And it's going to burn if we get in there too early. Way to go, Twitch. And it is September. I haven't looked what the discount is this year. It's never going to be as good as it was the original Subway year. Though it could be probably actually pretty good this year, considering situation. If I'm overcrowding it, I'm going to overcrowd it. Oh, hey, let's turn that stove on. Let you hear this gorgeousness. Bit of salt. Yep, I'm cooking veggies. Cooking the veggies first. Because you want to get that sear on them. You want to get the color on them. I mean, yeah, it ends up being not as bright and vibrant of a stew when you get to the end. But the flavor. The flavor. Am I suggesting brown food tastes good? Most of the time. It may not look good, but it tastes good. Please don't bring up that man. He actually lives in Sonoma County. He got his start in Sonoma County in farmers markets. Well, farmers markets and special events, mostly special events, which quickly, or initially, I would guess that he probably had the funding initially. Quickly went into a restaurant with partners, which is now closed. But it was a chain called Johnny Garlic's. He made his name selling garlic fries, folks. That's his claim to fame. I'll give him props on his marketing. The man is a marketing machine. I mean, he turned getting his Lambo stolen by a teenager into getting a sponsored deal with Camaro. And probably a free car and some... The man knows how to market. But... hit that with a bit more salt. I'm gonna need more flour than this for my biscuits. Actually finish my sentence there since people are listening to me. Something I sometimes have to remind myself when I'm streaming that, oh yeah, there's... Now we're going in with our leeks. That will start by essentially sweating with the steam from the mushrooms and peppers. And while those melt, we'll do our battle. Hey, car guy. How you been? Yep. It's been a minute since I did pizza. Ozzy getting those kills. Marco Brodata getting the assists. SoCal Ozzy and Bun Bun's getting the goodies. No quests done yet. Let's take a look. Well, let's start our next campaign here so that people can start placing. I'm gonna put an archer out here. And we be vibing in this corner. Awesome, car guy. That sounds like fun. Oh, hey. You probably want to see this. Be right back. Welcome in, Borrowing Orange, to the Discord. I'll give you a proper access later on. I was just walking back there to turn the sound off, but it got me to look what made the sound. Shaking a little flour in there. Yeah, car guy's been following me since Mixer, so it's actually even longer than that because things changed up. Car guy's been That 2 years, 2 months. That's how long I've been on Twitch. That's not how long Car Guy's been following me. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna add some beef broth to this once this dries down a little bit. That's looking good. I'm just gonna use up this box on this project tonight. Though that wasn't a whole box, that was like 3/4 of the box. I did see that cargo. I did see that Iceman was considering a stint in NASCAR, which was an interesting thought. I find it sort of a strange one because, I mean, he's out there doing rallies and stuff like that too. It doesn't. I would sort of think that he would think NASCAR is almost a little boring. But hey, if it pays the bills. Alright, so I'll allow that to come up to a boil. And that should thicken up slightly from that little bit of flour I added in there. Well, at least you can race somewhere. And that wraps up the coffee for tonight. I need a bit more flour than I have there. Just happen to have a bit more flour over here, but just a little bit. Well, gotta make money for buying that track. Ooh, that's bubbling a bit quicker than I expected it. Turn the flame way down on that. That is looking lovely over there. If we can get the steam out of the way for a moment. Sort of doubt it. I mean, maybe, but you get to that point and there's not really, other than the highlight reels, you know the tracks, you know the times. I mean, you're just probably looking at the stats is enough. Because you don't really learn much from watching racing. Like, I was enjoying watching Formula 1 because I liked the tech and the talk behind all of the leading stuff. I really could care less for NASCAR where it's, you know, let's see who can go around an oval quicker. How you doing this evening, Ozzy? Do I want to cheat and use a little baking powder? Let's use a little baking powder. Saw a couple of clumps there that came out of the baking powder there. I just wanted to break them up. Rocco. Mexican food. Are you eating tacos after we did tacos for a whole week here? Actually, how many times have you ate Mexican food since you've been home? Okay, that's because I was pretty sure that you were showing some Mexican food before, and I was like, he does live in San Diego. I mean, it could be that the man lives on Mexican food when he's at home. And you say you have your favorite, but there is no shortage from my horrible memory. Pinch of salt and lots of black pepper. I'm following and have done this ever since I learned from Jonathan Benu. I'm not sure how to properly pronounce his last name. One of the former chef de cuisines of the French Laundry. One of the first ones, if not the first one. I don't remember if he or Corey was first. I think Corey was second. But he puts a ton of black pepper in his biscuits. Both Corey and Jonathan have long moved on from the French Laundry. They have their own places. One of which I have been to. That they are. And then I'm gonna do some light layering of the biscuit dough here on flour surface. Oh, hush, container. It's funny when the water pressure in this gets too high, the top of it pops as it sort of like bubbles. That just got water all over my counter or over my board. But get the last of that dough over here. sort of half expecting this to stick. I almost want it to. Speaking of that, yeah. Bit more flour. What I'm doing here is, if you picture it in sort of a 3D method, we're adding almost like thin layers of flour between our biscuit mix, which is actually going to make it even more pull apart like of a roll or a biscuit. So we're putting sort of layers of flour in the folds of this dough so that it bakes. The butter melts and it creates steam. The layers of flour just make it that much more separated. But that's all I'm going to do for that. That's all we're doing with those biscuits. And then I'm going to just cut them into squares tonight. Real simple. I'm not going to pull out the oval or circle cutter. And do I want to do 4 or do I want to do 3? Let's do 4. I'm thinking that stew is gonna need a little more thickening than it's gotten so far. It's looking nice and tasty though. Certainly nice and glossy. So you can actually see what I was sort of trying to talk about here. Where you can see that there's like actual layering to that dough. You can see there's almost like sections. It's going to allow that dough to rise. Hopefully I would be happy these gained another ½ inch or so. If they do more than that, I'm going to be surprised. If they do less than that, I'm going to be upset. Especially considering not just butter, but baking powder. Those should have some rise to them. I'll wait for the oven to heat up for those. I'm preheating the oven to 425. So that'd be nice hot blast of heat to quickly melt and steam that butter. Getting a bunch of strays tonight. Maybe I should have retied my hair before. I don't know why I just almost put my hands with soap in my hair. I don't know why I just almost did that. But I should have maybe retied my hair before I started stream. I tied it before I left the house this morning, and usually I undo it around the house. Digging this new jazz playlist. This is the newest playlist of the bunch. Aloha. Welcome, welcome. Are we coming from Hawaii? Nah, lie to me. We do have a lot of DJs on Twitch these days, don't we? Well, thanks for joining in. can't say that. I think streaming should be much more popular and many more people doing it. But percentage-wise, yeah, you're maybe right. There is quite a few of them in the music section. Oh, I just forgot. We got our oil in the oven. So we might get smoky again, although I think we burned most of it off last time. I am smelling it here, though. Ooh, stream meters. I think we'll do haste here. Beam a bar. And Will Poker. Getting our kills and assists there. Bemaber. I'm gonna pronounce it differently every time I say it. And Bun Buns. Getting the goodies. On to the boss. I'm going with Monk. A little damage, a little healing. A little all-around help. But he's gonna need friends. So they should all be placed there. Biscuits. Oven's not quite up to temp. The stew is looking nice. We've yet to add our cream or finish thickening this, because I'm probably going to have to thicken this a bit more with a bit of cornstarch slurry. We'll use both roux and a cornstarch slurry. Biscuits. Oops. Need my container first. Oven coming to 425. Refilling my starch cup. Let's throw our biscuits in the oven. Forgot I moved the racks around in there. I put one of them at the very top there for using the broiler the other night. So we're turning the flame back way up high here on the... Well, you can't hardly see that on stream, can you? That flame does not transfer well to camera. Do I have any candles? No. I do have a lava lamp. So we're gonna make some oobleck in our little sauce container here. I need more than that though. Actually, I do have some tea candles. And I'm just trying to work that liquid into the starch. And slowly it gets more and more free flowing to the point that we've gone from pure solid to almost milk-like. That's what we want. You want it you want it a little thicker than water. You want about the thickness of cream. And you want a nice boiling liquid. You want this as cold as you can get it. That's why I use water from the fridge. We'll just add a couple of bloops in there of that one. Almost got us there. That's now we're getting some thickness. I want just a little bit more. We can thin it back down if it's too. Yeah, that's looking good there. That's gonna coat. That is gonna coat. Oh hey, I probably should have put a timer on those. Do a little cleanup here while we're letting that stew. And I'm turning that back down now that we properly brought it up to a full boil. Gotten it thickened the way we want it. Because we don't want it sticking and burning at all. We just want you tasty. And of course, if you want to add in sausage, chicken, pork, any sort of shreddable meat, that would be amazing right now. Turkey, all sorts of things you could throw in there right now. If you want to add some protein to that. Sort of. I'm debating rice tonight, chat. I mean, we already got our biscuits for our starch, but I almost feel like this meal needs rice. What does chat think? stop. Then it doesn't work when I do that. No, stay. Stop moving. Now you point over there. Okay. Good kitty cat. Oh, I forgot and left my towels back here. Always sort of torn whether I should have myself on the left of the screen or the right of the screen where I am now. I agree with the mentality that the streamer should be facing chat. As in, I am now. It looks like I'm reading chat almost in stream. Versus mirrored. And making it look like I'm almost looking away from you. But I never know whether I should put it on the left side or the right side of the main window or the main screen or main thing in focus. I don't even remember his name. That's sort of a shame. That whole gong thing reminded me of one of the streamers that was on Mixer. And I'm sure he's done wonderfully since then. He was well off to begin with. Thank you, Bun Buns. Appreciate the feedback. Ooh, what you making? I'm still sitting here dithering whether I want to add dairy to this or not. I think I'm going to skip it. I'll save it for my coffee. Instant ramen. Now there's a use for American cheese. No, I don't have much in the way of diversity of rice. I have a giant bag that I've whittled down to about the last quarter of jasmine rice. I've got a little bit of risotto style rice. I don't know if it's arborio or carnelli, which I'm butchering that name. And I have another bag of rice there of some form, but no brown rice. Absolutely, Bun Buns. A slice of American cheese is absolutely a food hack for ramen. Especially if you're making your ramen a little bit drier and eating it almost like noodles. It's like turning it into a cheese sauce. You just let it melt into it. Let's take a look at our biscuits. Well, they've poofed. I'm gonna give them another couple of minutes. Realizing now that I didn't egg wash them or anything. So they don't have quite as much color as I would probably like. But we'll give that another 4 minutes. And our water for our rice is now boiling. Also add in our seasoning at this point. Salt. Pepper. Onion powder. And give that a lid. Bring that back up to the boil with the rice in it. Yeah, the slice of cheese hack is almost up there with the sunny side up egg. You know, both of those are amazing additions to your ramen. That runny yolk egg with a little bit of that crispy bottom give you little contrast to the ramen. That wonderful flavor from the egg yolk. I've heard that one too. No, I haven't heard American cheese. I've heard cheddar cheese on top of American pie. Or on top of apple pie. American pie, apple pie. Actually, I would recommend some, like, good cheddar too for that. Like, without having tried it myself, I think just off of flavors and stuff, I think you could go with a really heavy-duty, potent cheddar and have it come out amazing with apple pie. Not that, like, creamy disappears into sort of cheesiness. No, you want something that's gonna punch your mouth. Nice. I refilled my water at least once here. I'm halfway through this one. Poof. Layers. And the layers I was describing just earlier are a little bit different from, I mean, they're generally the same, but when I was talking about folding in the flour into giving it layers, that's really more for the whole biscuit pull apart layers thing, less the 1,000 layers in proper puff pastry, if you get what I mean. Hopefully. Just got another couple minutes on our rice to finish. I'm almost out of flour. Camera over here. Yeah. Wonder if it's seeing something else that's in the yard. I got something that's digging up on my yard in the last, like, month. Which is sort of good, because I needed it, the soil aerated a bit, but now we need to get rid of the critters. No, I suspect that I have rodents out there, outside of my house. Between having... I have essentially a petting zoo in one corner of this neighborhood, or on my block. And directly over here, I have neighbors with chickens, which means feed, which means free food. we have moles and voles, and we have lots of voles around here too, so it could be them too, but I suspect it's... They are gorgeous. They're not very heavily bred outside of home situations, so it makes me think that they're a bit of a trouble to, like they need some individual care beyond, mass production. Turn the oven off now. Serve ourselves some of this lovely veggie stew with the beef broth. Give you an idea of the thickness we got going on there. Guess that isn't your... I was gonna say something to chat, but I looked it up and it ain't true, so... Hitting that with a bit of fresh pepper and salt and MSG. The rice wasn't quite there, in my opinion, so I'm actually giving it a bit of a reheat, and I'm gonna actually let it hang out here with a little bit of open air. Went a little heavy on the water tonight, I think. Let's pull apart one of these bad boys here. My yummy. You can see all that pepper. Doesn't even need butter, but we all know it'd be better with butter. We got our rice. Victory. Hey, it looks like I did all the work. Will Poker and Bun Bun's getting some scrolls. Boss defeated. Awesome, we're wrapping up a map here just in time for dinner. Giving me some goodies there. Let's see what we got for upgrades here. I don't know I want to do that. Take a look at the store. Flag bearer scrolls. Need those. Spell tombs. Tombs. Alright, we'll start here on Sunday when we're doing pizza. Meanwhile, I don't know if this is gonna work. Worried the rice is a little too soft and slippery and it's not gonna hold. We're gonna give it a shot. Make this almost look like a jambalaya now. Wow, that's hot. I wasn't sure that was going to work, and it's sort of working at the moment. I'm sort of thinking as soon as I pick this up to walk in the back, that rice is going to break. It is not very structurally sound. Photo time. Let's see. Let's do one more pull apart on here on stream before we bid adieu. Not as steamy, this second one. Still as soft and yummy. But now I get to dip it in this loveliness. I mean, who doesn't want that? Great dinner. Well, folks, I certainly enjoyed hanging out with all of you this evening. Greatly appreciated you coming, spending your time with me. It's Friday night. I think I might just leave it right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night right here, folks. Greatly appreciated you hanging out with me. We'll be back here on Sunday making pizza. Should be a good time. This is fucking amazing. It's delicious. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Good night.